NFT draft cards can be used for multiple years. After the first season, or that they're out, like season 3, next year these cards will incur a 3% scoring penalty, which isn't too bad. I mean, if a guy scores 20 points and he takes a 3% scoring penalty, it's only a 0.6, so it doesn't hurt you very much, but it does still let you use a card for, but good cards can be used 5 to 7 years. If you blend them up to higher rarities, you might get 9 years out of our best cards. But there's a thing called a gold foil. Gold foil means that a card will look like this, and it never incurs a scoring penalty. It's a 1 in 300 chance for doing it, and there's 2 ways to do it. What you do is you come inside our application, click inventory, and you click generate gold foil. Now you see here I have a lot more than 8 cards, but you get a free roll for each card. So this means I have 8 cards in the deck that have not received the free roll. Using this bulk converter, you can check and see if these 8 become gold foil. If you have more than 20 cards, you can do 20 at a time. It'll just randomly pull 20 cards. So you don't know which one they are, but it doesn't really matter because you want to roll them all. See? Go sits here. It's about a 15-second thing. It's a pretty big RNG task on the back end of the system. So that's how you do it. You come through here, you just click that button, start smashing this gold foil free roll, gold foil generator free roll, and then you can see if you get any gold foils, and they last forever. So they're really good to have, especially if you get some low one like this one here. Las Vegas Tight End 1's the cheapest card of 3 seasons. To have the gold foil of that is very good. Now, the next way you want to do, and you want to do this if you find something great. So let's say if we go season 3, and we're gonna see. We'll take some cards that I know are good, like the Tennessee. Let's see, Tennessee wide receiver 1. We'll say, because that's DeAndre Hopkins. We priced it at 14 points when it was much better than that. I guess you mean much worse than that. We didn't know DeAndre Hopkins would be there. With DeAndre Hopkins, this would probably be 17 points. So this is a good card to keep forever, that you don't get the scoring penalty. This one's even better because it has, it's rare, so it has a 1% scoring bonus. If you want to, you can pay to roll for your gold foil generator. So after you do your free roll, every card gets a free roll, 1 in 300. You click this button, select a card you want, press confirm, and now you have a 1 in 3 chance. Now it says 50, but it's not. A 1 in 3 chance is actually 5 wax. You can go 1 in 30 chance, which is 50 wax, or you can go a 1 in 3 chance, and that's 500 wax. Now again, the reason you do this, if DeAndre Hopkins does great, and even though this is really expensive and it's only 1 in 3 chance, this card can be extremely valuable because next year it'll be cheaper than anybody else's, and you'll arguably have the only one that's a gold foil. Now, in this scenario, you would want this one. You'd want the standout because it lasts forever. It's 14 points, and it gets a 1% scoring penalty. But you'll notice here that there's a little bit more of a cost. Again, if you do 300, it's actually 7.5 wax. It always defaults to that middle one, but it is 7.5 for 1 in 300. You can change it to 1 in 30. Now you're paying 75 wax, or you can go to that 1 in 3 chance. It's 750. So each rarity gets a 2.5 wax multiplier for your 1 in 300 chance roll. And again, the reason you do this is because this card is great forever, and it will probably be 17 points next year. It was 20 points the previous 2 seasons, so it's an extremely valuable card as far as the cost. Now we'll see how DeAndre Hopkins produces this year, but this is a good example of how you can do it. You do it with any of your favorite cards. Season 3 will always be our most valuable deck when it comes to card cost value. So gold foils are going to be used. This is how you do it. I recommend doing your select few, the best value cards you have. And remember that after a season, so at the end of season 3, all of these costs will go up by 2.5. So now this one will cost $750, this will cost $1,000 to do a 1 in 3 roll. And then the following season, this will be $1,000, this will be $1,250. So I mean, every year the older decks, because the cards will be more valuable, to be gold foil, the cost to gold foil them will increase. So these are all things to know. This is one of the more high-level gameplay aspects of NFT Draft, but it's also an extremely fun one. It's also an extreme card collectability aspect. I mean, just these cards will have value just on their collectability, and then obviously, on their in-game use as well. Thank you. Hope you enjoy. Get yourself some packs. We're about to have a lot of fun for a very long time.